Good morning, Brian King here. I'm going to ask you a very important question, and I want you to give it some time to sink in. Really let your brain work with this because it's important to help you determine what your true motivation is and why you do what you do. And the question is, are you running to or are you running from? Let me give you examples of both. Let's say you are anxious a lot and you want to get away from that anxiety. You wish you could just get rid of it. Listen to the language. I wish I could just get rid of this. I wish I could make it stop. I'll just go eat a bowl of ice cream while I'm thinking about it. I've had challenges over the years with comfort eating. I still struggle with that. So one thing that I am determined to do is, instead of running from anxiety, to run towards health. But I also have to determine what health feels like. It feels less foggy. It feels less tense. It feels more focused. It feels more relaxed. So if I run to more relaxation, if I run to more focus, then my focus is on growth, acquiring abundance, what I want, as opposed to the pain I'm running from. Now, don't get me wrong. Running from something can be a useful way to give you a swift kick in the ass and get you moving if you've been stuck in inertia for a while. But in terms of a long-term reason to be motivated, not helpful, because what it does is it keeps you in fear. It keeps you constantly running for a place to duck and cover and hide. And you don't create anything when you're running from. You're just a victim. You're just someone who's always scurrying about, trying to prevent criticism, trying to prevent hurt feelings, and you never develop anything that you stand for. You only focus on the things that you are against, don't want, dislike, want to get rid of at any cost. You follow me on this? So what are some of the things you're running to? Are you running to a better version of yourself? I am, every single day. Because like an axe is only as useful as it is sharp. And when you go through life, it can dull you down with the hits that you take. So you got to keep sharpening that blade to keep it useful, to keep it strong. You don't just say, well, accept me the way I am. I'm a dull axe. This is just me. There's nothing I can do about it. Nonsense. You want to stay sharp. And the only way you can do that is if you keep introducing things to yourself that wear down that dull part and sharpen it so that you can cut through the resistance in your life. You can cut through any kind of obstacles and you can create what it is you want. If you are running to growth, if you are running to learning. So it's a very important difference. Some people may say, oh, well, I think it's both. Let me put it to you this way then. Let's say you put a flower and another flower side by side, but you only have so much water. Now, the one that you decide to water is the one that's going to grow. Let's call that the growth flower. The other one that you've decided to ignore is going to gradually wither and go away by simple neglect. So let's say you were to focus on the things you're running to. You're running towards better health. You're running towards personal growth. You're running towards nurturing the relationships that are the gold mine in your life. The things that are negative will naturally atrophy because you're not giving them any attention. That's one thing that I realized about the haters online, the trolls, and they're out there. The best strategy I found is ignore them. No matter how much noise they make, no matter what accusations they levy, ignore them, and it robs them of the oxygen that they want. And the whole time, the people that value what it is you're saying are watching how you conduct yourself. And by ignoring the troll, you honestly reinforce your integrity and the example you're setting for them. As parents, parents, what are we running to or running from? Are we running from the screaming child who's said, mom, 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 mom 100 times? and we just want to pacify the child in order to get that to stop? Or are you running to a child that learns to be patient and learns that no matter how much they say, mom, 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 or dad, 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 you're not backing down? What does that look like? You say, the more you do this, you are guaranteeing that you will not get what you want. Let them know it's not working. And then when they stop, and more often than not, they do, and they're open to a new strategy, then you can say, thank you. Now let's talk about what you want and more constructive ways to get it. So these are just some thoughts I wanted to throw out there, because the difference between running from and running to is significant, not only in terms of where you're focusing, but in the language you use to describe what it is you want to create. So think about this stuff. Give me some comments. Let me know how this resonates with you. And if you feel that there's somebody in your life that could benefit from this, and I'm sure you do, please share it with them so that they can benefit as well, and maybe even join us here in the tribe. This has been Brian. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk again soon.